Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man.
Angry Fan Movement is the movement to move with. URL TV for life. You already know what it is.
I think the URL versus King of the Dot need to happen. I think that need to happen too.
Yeah.
I think that need to happen too. I think that shit, I think it's a lot of money to be made, a lot of revenue to split, and I think they need to have like home and away games and shit like that, like some of them on U.S. soil, some of them on Canadian soil, you know what I'm saying? And I think they could stand to make an asshole full of money, get some great sponsorships, you know what I'm saying? And just battle for supremacy, you know what I'm saying? Like battle for battle rap supremacy, because imagine all the URL dudes on a united front. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all together. You got a team with Charlie Clips, Surf, Tay-Rock. You know what I'm saying? Hollow, Lux. They all the same team against King of the Dot's best, whoever they decide to be their best. You know what I'm saying? I think that and then do that shit every year like a clash. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a lot of money to be made off of that. You know what I'm saying? And I think, of course, our U.S. bias would believe that URL got this, but then, King of the Dot shit might surprise people. You know what I'm saying? Because one choke or one stumble, you might take a L. You know what I'm saying? You might take a L. So I just think for battle rap, because that's why the 2-on-2s came into play. That's why a lot of the male versus female shit came into play, because it started getting a little stale, so they needed new ways to reinvent the shit. You know what I'm saying? They needed new ways to reinvent it. I'm still not a fan of 1,000,001 battle leagues like how it is, and I do want to say this, being that I'm on this platform, shout out to Miss Gracie for putting on her last event. I really feel like a lot of the rappers on that card didn't show up for her. I think that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That all of them got paid the way they did, and a lot of them really didn't put on a good show for her, and she paid them money. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really too fond of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's fair, because if everybody gonna have this mentality of if it ain't URL, it don't count, then just fall the fuck back. You know what I'm saying? Stop taking people money and giving lackluster performances, and that goes for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell going on with Rex. Rex is the homie, but Rex kind of ran off on the plug twice and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Rex, but I
heard some wild shit behind the scenes. I heard that King of the Dot actually had the stipulation for when you announce the blackout, who your opponent is on blackout, like you lose like 25% of your check or something. So I don't know if that got something to do with it, but that's what's being said around now and shit. Like, that might have been what happened. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but that's what's being said right now, though.
Yeah, but these dudes sign contracts. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go into business with people. If you got a confidentiality agreement, then honor the agreement. That's what you, as an honorable man, you got to be honorable. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm going to say, what's fucked up, though, Doggie? I got to be real. I watched the interview where Rex said who we had, and it was like, that nigga really wasn't even thinking about that shit. Like, he ain't just say, yo, I got this nigga. It was like the question came out of the blue, like who you got next? And he started naming the three people. Then he's just like, yo, I got Caustic over here, King of the Dot, and I got. He wasn't thinking about blackout, and I can't say it. I can see that he really wasn't thinking about that shit.
Yo, when you getting paid top dollars,
you gotta
be on your A game. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because everything with this also, these battles turn into marketing and strategies and shit like that. So, you can't fuck up my marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I be wanting to do interviews with people, and I got it set up. And it's like, now if you go over here and do this interview with somebody else and talk about the shit with them that you were supposed to discuss with me, you just killed my fucking marketing strategy for my interview.
Yep. Same way over here.
You know what I'm saying?
Same way.
Yo, funny story. Heavy Bags is the homie. You know what I'm saying? I did an interview on Heavy Bags TV. You know what I'm saying? He always, he'd tell everybody how, I influenced him and he looked up to me. This dude, Heavy Bags, interviewed Tay-Rock and Surf at the same time.
I seen
right?
You did too. Yeah.
Listen, no, but he did it first.
Okay.
Right? He did it first. I interviewed him right after him. But when he went home, he edited the 40 Bars interview behind the controversy that just happened with QB. And I told him, I said, you fucked up. Because I'm putting my Tay-Rock and shit out. That's the first time they was on camera together. I don't think you know how big that shit is.
Mm.
So 100,000 views later,
Yeah.
me and him talk about how he fucked up. But that's lesson learned. But he texted me, we laughed about it. He said, yo, that's why you the GOAT, because you know how to capitalize off of shit. I said, yeah, I wasn't trying to shit on you, but yo, bro, you got to learn. You know what I'm saying? It's certain footage that you get. Like, I have a whole lot of footage. I got a lot of footage in the stats, but there's a lot of shit that's about timing. You know what I'm saying? And I bet you Heavy Bag, now when I seen Heavy Bag yesterday, he said, yo, I'm putting this out tomorrow, because he knows the way it became. See, at one point, I was the only person out there with a camera, so I didn't have to worry about no competition. You know what I'm saying? And I have the biggest platform out of everybody, so I didn't have to worry about competition. But now you got people that's coming in, and they fucking trying to beat me to the punch. So it's annoying a little bit, but then it makes me, it's a competitive sport. You know what I'm saying? People, listen, when Smack DVD was out, when he had maybe one battle on the DVD, the Come Up DVD came into town. When I joined the Come Up DVD, our job was to take out Smack DVD, take out Sub-Zero DVD, take out every DVD. So when I would see Smack and Beasley off doing their interviews, I'm like, nah, fuck that. I got to get that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we all cool to this day, you know what I'm saying, because the competitive spirit never was disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So even though, like I said, it is a lot of people in media who I think do shit tastelessly, who I don't really affiliate myself with and co-sign. But it is a lot of dudes out here who's, they feeding their family with it. And I like to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? I like to tell them, like, I'm the best. And, to beat the best, y'all got to do the best shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a competitive spirit. I like to fuck with them. I like to tell them, yeah, I'm about to change the game. I'm retired. I like to do that shit because it makes it all fun. But it's I like seeing that shit hot, son. I like seeing hip-hop is real. I like seeing all of them because when they all see me, they all give me my kudos and my respect that I deserve as a dude. That's an OG that been putting, doing interviews with dudes for like 10 years, you know what I'm saying, from fucking Yonkers to Philly to Zone 6 in Atlanta to North Carolina. Like, I done traveled all around doing interviews with a camera. Mm-hmm. Before camera was digital, back when you had the fucking tape in the camera, the mini DV, you know what I'm saying? And it was held to log the footage, you know what I'm saying? Like that, that's crazy, and that's why I created a new channel. I got a web series that I do because everybody was doing the web series thing, so I had a web series that I wanted to do. It's vaulted interviews that were vaulted not because they were whack, but it just wasn't the right time. So it's called Doggie Diamonds Hidden Jewels, in correlation with the name Doggie Diamonds. Diamonds is a jewel, and also a jewel is an information, you know what I'm saying? So I have interviews where Nori's talk about, the first episode was Noriega, where he talks about the last drink he took with Chinks, talk about how E-Money Bags was really from Left Rack. You know what I'm saying? Just different information. I got an episode with Scarface dropping. I got Eric Sermon. I got Nicki Minaj. And I'm talking about these is interviews from like 10 years ago. In the Scarface interview, he talked about how like Tupac didn't even like Suge Knight. He remember when Tupac didn't like Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? But I was just waiting for my channel to get to a certain amount of subscribers. But I just hit my channel hasn't been up for a year yet, and I'm at 12,000 already. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to hit 13,000 by the end of week. I should be at 13,000. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just keeping it moving. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it moving. Forbes DVD still flying high, but Doggie Diamonds is me. I had to document my weight loss and my lifestyle changes and all that shit. It's just more of me as an individual. Y'all see I get on camera more now. I do on camera interviews and shit. Where people interviewing me and me interviewing people, just different things. To show people who the fuck I am. Because for so long, people only really knew my voice, but they couldn't really put the voice with the name, with the face, with the work. You know what I'm saying? It was just too spread out. Some people would know the name and not know the work. Some people would know the work but not know the name with the face. I said, nah, I need all my, things I need everything in correlation with each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still doing my I Hate Rappers album, so, everything is just, this year is just going to be big for me. You know what I'm saying? This year is going to be big for me. And then, who could get 12,000 subscribers on a YouTube channel in less than a year? You know what I'm saying? I got 4,000 last month alone. That I serious.
Hey, Doggie, I got to stop you right there, man. We did that too, man. I killed too much. We did that too, my nigga. All right,
I keep it real. Angry Fan Movement is Powerful movement. I'm in the group. I'm in there under my real name. Some people don't realize it's me, and then when they realize it's me, they be like, oh, shit. Angry Fan Movement is a powerful movement. So, shit, I wouldn't be surprised if y'all got 50,000 in a month. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely strong. And the content is good. You know what I'm saying? So people should be coming in there, supporting that because you steadily giving them content. You have a radio show that you provided for people. And you fucking coming in the room and just throwing an axe across the room in the chair is like the funniest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, why this dude don't be fucking blogging more and shit? You got to find the time to blog. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got to find the time to blog because your voice is needed. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes people be mad and they start, trying to get at you on a personal level. But I just think that shit is stupid. Like, me, you can say whatever you want about me in disagreeing. Like I said earlier, but when you start talking about my manhood, when you start talking about calling me a pussy, a faggot, and a bitch and all that, I got some dudes who come on my channel every day to tell me how they going to beat me up when they see me and all that shit. I'm like, yo, I'm all over Brooklyn by myself. Stop selling wolf tickets, motherfucker. Come kick my ass. If that's what you really want to do over internet shit, do it. Why are you still on the internet telling me what you going to do to me? Over what, though? You know what I'm saying? You got a right as somebody that's ahead of a movement, the Angry Fan Movement, that you fucking just brainstormed one day and just created a fucking army of people that are like-minded, and everybody don't agree with you.
Yeah.
Everybody don't agree with you, but you give them room to disagree. It ain't like, oh, you don't agree with me, I'm kicking you out the group. Or you don't agree with me, I'm blocking you off the channel. This is what this is about. This is about talk and dialogue. It's a sport of battle rap where it's not judged, so everybody's not going to agree. But once a dude starts saying, Caps is a bitch, I'm riding around looking for him, I'm going to kill him, and it's like, for what? For what, though? Because he thought your last battle was trash? You know what I'm saying? So you think about it, right? A dude come, unfortunately, a dude come cause physical harm to you over your opinion, and then he goes to jail for the rest of his life. You know how much of a dumb motherfucker he is? Because when he really reflect and people be like, yo, what are you locked up for? Yo, I got at this blogger for dissing my battle. You stupid motherfucker. You lost your life, you lost your family, you lost your children, you lost your girl because you was mad at a blogger? You understand what I'm saying? And people don't really think. And us, a lot of us is just so fucking emotional. We all have emotions. We all have emotions, but you can't be emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all laugh, cry, we all have all the emotions, but when you let your emotions get the best of you, and you start acting out on your emotions and wanting to cause harm to yourself or somebody else based off your emotions, and it's all opinion. It ain't like you said, yo, this nigga's a bitch, fuck his battles, I'll go to his battles and fuck him up. I'm like, yo, dudes is really fighting over that shit? Over opinion? Because you said you didn't like his battle, you felt like he lost, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember Math was mad at me for years because I said he lost to A-Verb. I'm like, yo, now, nigga, you really mad at me?
Math got mad because you said that verb?
Yo, he was mad. Yeah, he's mad at me for years.
Wow.
I'm like, yo, my nigga, you really mad at me? I can't be biased. I can't be like, yo, you beat Verb. I thought Verb beat you because the only reason why I thought Verb beat him because at that time I didn't know who the fuck A-Verb was. And I was like, yo, this kid is from where? St. Louis? Rhyming like that? Because when we think St. Louis, we think I'm going down, down, baby. We think the St. Lunatics and all this other crazy shit. And I'm like, yo, this kid, this some different St. Louis. Oh, it is a hood in St. Louis. It is some gangster shit going on in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, and a lot of times, going back to this, even with Jay Murder, even though he lost to JC because people, the judges said he lost, he still won that night because when people see the battle, they're going to be like, oh, nah, this kid is kind of, he got a future. And that's what battle rap need. We need dudes with futures that's going to carry the sport because it's going to be a time where, Mook is going to be Cassidy status, J Mills status, where they just going to just walk away. You know what I'm saying? So who's going to be the next dudes to take this shit to the next level? You know what I'm saying? And I understand they want their money, you know what I'm saying? But god damn, man, like look what's happening in battle rap. I don't think the money is there like that anymore, honestly. The views are down, the venues are getting smaller. Like how could you pay somebody $80,000 and the capacity of the room is only like fucking 200 people? You would have to charge motherfuckers like some enormous amount of money just to pay for one battler, not one battle, because you got two people to pay in the battle. Now, somebody like Mook, he's only going to battle somebody worth battling, so it's got to be somebody that's going to get paid lovely too.
Mm.
You know, so a lot of them do got to drop their prices. Like I said, man, give me fucking $5,000 to do something for 9 minutes. As long as it's not homo and as long as it ain't no cool shit, I sweep the streets for 9 minutes for fucking $5,000. Y'all pick up horse shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You getting fucking $5,000 for 9 minutes?
It's like what you said though. They live off this shit, so they want 10, 15, 20. But it's just like, bro.
But listen, you got dudes who are top rappers who got hit records, who's platinum rappers, and they don't even get 10 raps for 9 minutes. They got to perform for like 45 minutes, and they might only get like $5,000, $7,000.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And they get time to prepare. You know what I'm saying? Like you get put in hotels, you get pampered. What else do you want? Like this shit is so sweet to people. That's what I don't understand about people. You getting go ahead.
Not for I you know what, dog? I remember Arsenal said that. I'm trying to think how Arsenal was wording that. On Twitter, he was like, the difference between them and mainstream artists, though, is that the mainstream artists keep doing the same songs over and over. He was like, as battle rappers, they got to come with 3 rounds of, you know what I'm saying, like 9 minutes of content every different battle.
Yeah,
so
but but look, they getting, all right, now look, I understand that, but a lot of them are recycling bars, a lot of them are stealing bars, a lot of them are stealing schemes, a lot of them are stealing punchlines. So they are saying the same shit over and over too, for one, and you getting 4 months to prepare for 9 fucking minutes.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference when somebody say, yo, you going to battle tomorrow for 10 racks. And you like, oh shit, you racking your brain because now you got to remember. Now you got to do this. You got to remember everything. No, you getting time to prepare.
Yeah.
You speak to some of them will be like, I ain't even write all my rounds yet. And then some of them is showing up with not 3 rounds.
Mm-hmm. Or they wait to Sean. When Sean battled Queen, he said he prepared in 2 days. And he had time.
This is what I'm saying. So it's like, it's sweet. But, like I said, battle rap could, at one point I really thought it was going to implode because of the way a lot of dudes was just arrogant and cocky. But I think, these new dudes that's coming, and the up-and-coming dudes, I think the game, is definitely in good hands. You know what I'm saying? I think the game is definitely in good hands. I want to see Hollow come back. I don't really want to see Hollow versus Pat stay or nobody like that. Like, I'm not excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not excited. You know what I'm saying? I think Hollow need to be back on that URL stage. Hollow and Mook got to do it, honestly, man.
Yeah.
Hollow and Mook got to do it because, arguably Hollow might be unbeaten. I will always say I think Hollow lost to Surf. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. But if you say he beat Lux, nobody won't disagree with you. It could be debated. If you say he beat Clips, nobody won't really disagree with you. It could be debated. But him and Mook just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you say Mook is undefeated, not too many people is going to disagree with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you got different eras. Like, I thought Party Artie was great against Mook. Like, that shit was like, if you gave it to Artie, nobody wouldn't, some people might disagree, but, Artie could have took that one. But it's a new era and a new day, and this new era and new day, Mook is undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He ain't lose like fucking 11 rounds, some shit like that.
So I'm saying for a nigga to 3-0 loaded Lux kind of easily. You know what I'm saying?
People be trying to say, oh, but it's total slaughter. The crowd was different. Like, yo, bro, they battled.
Yeah. I mean, I am one of the people that do say that not the crowd. I just wasn't a fan of that venue. I didn't, that's a URL battle, man. That's a URL battle, just like Lux and Hollow, man. That's a URL battle, man. That shit just like, it's a different, no disrespect to UW. I heard UW was charging some outrageous shit to get in their event, too. That's why I didn't go. So I heard they was charging media $100 to get in.
I heard that shit, too. The media, it was double. I don't know what that's about right there. So
yeah, some dudes was paying that. And look, man, I've been putting in work so long, man. Niggas should be paying me to cover their event, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Because then when the footage come out, you need these platforms to put the fucking footage on their websites to get your views. You understand what I'm saying? So you want me to pay you to get in to get footage, and then I'm going to support your event for free.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I'll give URL, RBE. When I go to events, man, I have no problem getting in. The red carpet get rolled out for me, man. Like, I'm going to keep it real with you. Norbs, Beasley, ARP, they make sure I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they do with anybody else, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I've been to so many events, and they make sure I'm good. Like, they will come out to get me. You know what I'm saying? So salute to them for that. You know what I'm saying? But I think battle rap is in great shape. I'm interested to see how the Philly boys is gonna fare over the next couple of the battles and shit. And Summer Madness should be some good things in store. You know what I'm saying? It should be some good things in store. There's also some grumblings of a DNA and E-Ness matchup in Philly, rematch in Philly.
I've seen it. How you feel about it?
I think if DNA beat him that easily, go beat him again.
Thanks for Ness been in his bag, though.
That's what I'm saying. So, like I said, Ness had to adjust too. Ness is another one that had to adjust to what was going on in this, because they didn't see these crowds, man. They was used to being in the circle. It might have been 200 niggas, but they didn't, in them circles, it wasn't no fan reactions. It wasn't no, you got to stop your whole schemes. It wasn't no bring it back. It wasn't no, they not letting you rap. And then you might even forget where you was at. You might forget your aggression. It's a lot of things to factor in. So, it just take tune-ups. Like I told Reed and Cicero to their face last night, I said, yo, don't jump into really, really too many battles that's not going to make no sense for you. Get a tune-up. Reed went for chess. So Reed's like, oh, shit, like you kind of went at, one of the young big dogs in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? So Reed can't take nobody less than chess. But I think Cicero could, he could, coast to where he need to be. And a Philly versus New York shit might be kind of crazy too. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Ness, you got Reed, and you got Cicero. You know what I'm saying? And they was even talking about Joey Jihad, trying to get him to come back. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, Joey Jihad is fire.
So he's fire, but you know what? You already know, man. When he come back, you know what he gonna get hit with.
Yeah.
Because he ain't have a battle since he got knocked out in Philly. So it's like they're going to murder him with that.
Since he got sucker punched, let's say that, though. Because he ain't,
Right, you right, sucker punched.
Yeah, since he got sucker punched. Because, we all of us who seen that, we like a good knockout and shit. It's dope. But,
that was
a sucker. Yeah, it was a sucker punch. And don't forget,
and he stole his car.
Yeah, and don't forget, too, they still got Cassidy is from Philly, too. You know what I'm saying? So the Philly lineup is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? The Philly lineup is kind of crazy. But like I said, these are the things that makes battle rap dope because of the possibilities for the future of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we all got to look forward to. We sometimes when these now people are not doing the things now to keep the game evolving, we got to look for future things to keep the game evolving. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, it used to be like New York versus St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was big, like, at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those things got to come back. And then you got, it is other dudes in Philly. You know what I'm saying? What's the kid name? Han or something like that?
Big Han.
Big Han, yeah. He's from Philly, too. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. You got NC. You got T-Top. You know what I'm saying? The kid Nun is from NC. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to look forward to, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot to look forward to, and that's what's going to make the game evolve and keep the game going. You know what I'm saying? Because after a while, like who's left for Hollow to battle? Who's left for Surf to battle? You know what I'm saying? Like, all we really want to see right now is Surf and Suge. You know what I'm saying? Just for the grudge match. But people probably think Surf and Suge hate each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was together last night chilling. You know what I'm saying?
There ain't no grudge match, man. They had a matchup just for a battle at this point, I think.
Nah, but it is issues there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's enough to where dudes want to kill each other or nothing like that. But it's issues there. It's definitely issues there that might come out in the battle. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you know, shit, Lux and when Mook battled, we didn't think Mook was going to get that personal. You know what I'm saying? Lux damn sure ain't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? And look what happened. So you just got to come prepared. You know what I'm saying? You know, dudes be making little sidebars before the battles, and then motherfucker get personal, like, yo, we had a deal that you wasn't going to say that shit. Like, I pinky swear. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I had my fingers crossed, motherfucker. And another thing, the Danny Myers and Charlie Clips battle, I didn't like the camera work at all in that battle. Whoever edited that battle, don't do that no more.
John Doe was saying something about it was a small venue.
Yeah, but it was the effects and the tricks and all that that stole a lot of the luster out of the battle. I know John Doe respected him. He definitely does a good job, but don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might edit some shit and I put it out on YouTube already, and you can't take it down, and I'll be like, oh, I ain't never gonna use that filter again.
Yeah.
I might have fucked the interview up with that one. You know what I'm saying? Man, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you try different things. I was speaking to Math, too. We had a conversation. He was like, he's trying different things in battle rap. I don't know how people are going to take to it. The third round with him and Cortez versus K-Shine and DNA, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Like, niggas was in a car or some shit. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. I was like, I just don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, nah, don't do this no more. You know what I'm saying? And I even heard in his battle with Head Ice, he tried something like that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think people are trying to be creative, you know, and sometimes your creativity could get the best of you or being over creative. You know what I'm saying? Because you still gotta be you. You know what I'm saying? But just maximize. But I'm ready to see. I am ready to see some of the heavyweights back. I am ready to see, you know, Lux back. I am ready to see Hollow back. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see certain things. What y'all think about a Mook and Lux 3? Y'all think that should happen or never happen?
It's a good thing for Mook that there was a part 2 because he got his revenge, I think. Cause a lot of people had Lux winning the first, but I don't really know if I want a third one. I don't really know. Number one,
what about on URL though?
See, it's the whole thing. I would say, yeah, but they want so much bread, you could goddamn hold a whole another card with what they want.
Yeah, exactly. You could fill a fucking stadium for the shit that they want. Yeah.
So it's just like I don't know. You know what I mean? I'd watch it. Let's keep it real. I'd watch it. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't watch the motherfucker. But they just go crazy making that happen again? Like I don't know about that.
Yeah. But I feel like honestly, part 2, I feel like the fans really got robbed of. It's a certain energy and aura behind battles, and I don't think it was there for that last battle. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it was there. And I just think that shit might get crazy, a 3. Imagine just being in the building for it, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, the building would be fucking crazy.
But Doggie, let me ask you this. This is Tony Bro, man. I'm listening to you and shit. Respect to you, too, for coming on. But you think it would have still had that same feel? Because I remember watching it as a kid, like, right before college and shit, and, like, thinking, like, man, like, this shit is in like the clothing store that had that feel to it. So now we on this stage era. Like, you think it would have had that feel regardless? I mean, I think it's blasphemy that it wasn't on URL, but I think it being on the stage makes it very, very different still. I think it still wouldn't have had the feel we wanted.
I think it would have, because that shit with the URL is so fucking personal. Like, these dudes is right there. With the Total Slaughter thing, it was a big stage. It was only them two and K Slay, and then, you know, Lux brought his people out as props or whatever. But in the URL is not really much room. With the Total Slaughter shit, the dude had to actually work the stage. He had to perform, and the stage was just too big. URL, you got all these fucking thirsty-ass niggas trying to get on camera. That's another thing I want to talk about. You got so many thirsty motherfuckers trying to get on camera that, you know, it ain't even no room for the fucking rappers, and it don't even be dudes entourage. I'm like, yo, some of y'all fans out there, y'all got to stop reacting to shit that's corny too, man. I be seeing a lot of reactions. I be like, yo, that was the most gas shit I heard today. And then dudes be like, what'd he say? What'd he say? I'm like, yo, if you don't know what he said, why you just say,
Right.
And the new shit,
right.
that was,
Doggie,
the new shit
Doggie,
is, go ahead.
Yeah, but you said before that the energy in the room be carrying it sometimes. So, like,
well,
so what are we doing with that?
The energy is when the battle rapper, when you got it. I'm not going to react because you react. The vice president, I don't know what the fuck he talking about. I'm going to be like, oh, I don't even get that shit. But all I hear is the new shit. That was fire. That's the new shit everybody's saying. You go to any battle rap, you hear that shit all through the room. That was fire right there. It's like, yo, I be listening like, yo, that shit wasn't really all that hard. You know what I'm saying? That shit was cool. The energy of the room is when this dude is commanding the room. When he's really talking to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see when Lux battle, you know, when Clips battle, they talking to a nigga. Even Chess, like, they talking to a nigga. Then you got some dudes, you might have like a chiller. Like I said, you just really didn't get that shit.
Got you.
You might be looking at Jazz, and Jazz make a face because she understand the bar, and then you say, oh, it must be hot because Jazz has made the face, so it's hot. Oh, that was fire. But you don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be feeling sometimes. Sometimes I feel like it's be a lot of gas bars. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the crowd reaction. Like I said, anybody who was there in that building last night could tell you Reed Dollars was on one last night. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Reed Dollars beat Chess. You know what I'm saying? Chess got a lot to learn from that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he could have did different, though, honestly, because he did a good job. It's just Reed showed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did what we thought he was going to do against John John. Okay. You know what I'm saying? He showed up. I think John John get a lot of hate, too, though, that I don't really be liking the hate John John be getting, too.
Well, I think he still know them bars from the beginning, I mean. Yeah,
I think, but, you know, like, when do we ever forgive him for it, or is it like that's just, do we hate him forever for it? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he, you know, because when you start listening to a lot of battle rappers, a lot of niggas was stealing bars, man. Yeah. Like, look at dudes getting exposed right now for stealing bars.
Yeah, it's getting crazy and shit. I ain't gonna front on that.
This is one question that I wanted to ask the battle rap fans, and maybe they can clarify something for me.
What's up?
Was Adi Boom that love when he was out here?
Yeah, I think so. I think he started to get a lot of love right after he kind of left Smack and went to RBE because he was showing out. So yeah, he was heating up, and that's why it was so crazy.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like before he got locked, he was on that path. So yeah.
Yeah, because I'm seeing a lot of booming, and I'm like, I remember when he was on URL, I ain't remember everybody really loving him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he changed a lot after he left.
That's when he had first started out really and shit. Yeah, he had mad battles since URL, so niggas adapted to him and shit.
No, he was dope. That's not what I'm questioning. I'm questioning, like, is it fair weather fans? That's what I want to know. Is it true blue fans, or is it fans that are fans because he's locked up?
Oh, nah. I think he got a fan base.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about he had a fan base, but I think there's a lot of newcomers that's coming up bandwagoning.
Oh, it's probably it's a lot of that. It's a lot of that element in there for sure.
Yeah, it's and shit, I wouldn't even oh yeah, and you know who else had a bad performance? Hoops had a very bad performance too, man.
Yeah.
That kid Mac who battled him.
Mac Marvin, yeah.
he shook the fucking building that night. Oops had a bad performance that night.
Oops choked 3 times in the first rounds.
Yeah, Oops choked every round in that shit. He choked in every round.
Yeah, I was watching that shit like, God damn. After the first round, I was already like, all right, I already see what's going on here and shit really like.
He choked in every round. But like I said, I definitely, going to the events, you gotta go to the events. Y'all gotta get out there, y'all gotta get y'all tickets, it's definitely an experience. None of the battle rappers that are really Hollywood. Like if y'all stopped to want pictures with them and all that shit, they definitely, are good to the fans. So for some of y'all who's traveling, shout out to Debo. I like to see Debo there last night with Smack, you know what I'm saying? And Debo was definitely smacking them down, telling everybody to shut the fuck up, that Debo shit he be on and shit. And I just like that. I just like to see everybody getting money, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully one day we'll see RBE and Smacking them collab on certain things, you know what I'm saying? I just think, it's enough room and enough money for everybody to get money, and I think it's only going to make the sport bigger. Once everybody starts saying, yo, at the end of the day, we're a bunch of black people that found a way to make money off of our culture, off ourselves. We're not being pimped. Let's spread money. Let's get money. You know what I'm saying? And I think it'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? I really think it'll be dope. I don't want B-Magic to retire, though, but if he feel like he need to take a break, let him take a break. Yo, and this is what y'all don't understand, too. I did an interview with Rex before, and Rex was saying how he was going to take some time off. So maybe Rex is just taking the time off without saying he took the time off. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see the hunger in T-Rex, really. I really don't.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Hey, yo, Doggie, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back up here. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow so we can see when you're going to come back up here. I got somebody else in the call and shit.
No, definitely. That's dope. Yo, shout out to everybody. Definitely shout out to Angry Fan for always supporting me, saluting me, and fucking with me. And just subscribe to my channel, Doggie Diamonds TV, and that's really it. DoggieDiamondsTV.com is the website. Doggie Diamonds TV is the YouTube. I fuck with y'all because I'm an Angry Fan. Peace.
My nigga, yo, I appreciate you, Doggie. I'm going to hot you tomorrow.
Always. All right, peace.
Stay safe.
Word, salute, man.
Fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking heads, man.
Angry Fan movement is the movement to move with.